Well, in terms of the team news, Skinner made plenty of changes to his side for the Newcastle game in midweek, but this is an unchanged side from the team that beat Liverpool last weekend. So it's Fallon Tullis-Joyce in goal, a back four of Jade Riviere, Maya Letitia, Millie Turner and Gabby George. Dominique Janssen and Hinata Miyazawa hold in midfield, with JC, Grace Clinton and Leah Galton in support of lone frontwoman Elizabeth Turland. That's good defensive work, and now JC in towards Clinton. Clinton looks to cross it. Turland just on the edge of the 6-yard box, has an effort. It's blocked by Hayley Nolan, and that's going to be a United corner. So an in-swinger is coming in from Gabby George. It's close towards the keeper, who has to palm it over. Shea Yanez was watching it like a hawk, tipped it over, and it's going to be another corner kick, this time on the near side. But I think the corner stems from the fact that Palace haven't looked great aerially, so George wanted to put the keeper under pressure. Decent atmosphere generated at Gander Green Lane.
I actually remember playing against Crystal Palace in the Championship in that first year, and it was one of the best atmospheres that we played in that season away at Palace. Their fans were great.
Throw-in is taken, and it's glanced towards goal. Palace caught a little bit surprised. Drops to Letitia as Palace once again struggle to keep hold of the ball. Lovely one over the top now for Galton, in behind. Galton looks to cross, and that is a big opportunity. And you would expect Turland to do better in that position. It was a simple ball really over the top. Galton timed the run, puts the cross in. Turland got in front of the defender and should be getting that on target. Long one forward, aimed towards JC. It's away by Crystal Palace. Now an opportunity. Good strong run in midfield there from Guile. Low cross sent in towards Stengel. And she hits the side netting. The ball looped up and then she had to strike it left-footed. The angle was very tight. She's gone down in a bit of a heap. Away by Riviere. Drops to Clinton's feet, and she's pirouetted a few times there, and she gets nothing from it. Janssen couldn't find the reverse ball to her. Up now towards Turland, who's been kept very quiet in this first half. Elizabeth Turland, United's top scorer this season. Yanez takes an almighty gamble, turning away from Galton. What are Palace doing? They've conceded, and that is 1-0, and that is Grace Clinton's goal on the back of a horror show from Crystal Palace. What on earth were they doing? All of them taking undue risks. It then drops to Clinton, who makes no mistake. A nice finish, despite the fact the goal was open.
Yeah, look, it's no less than United have deserved. It's an awful touch in the end from Yanez. She waited too long, played it short. There were 4 United bodies in that 18-yard box waiting to pounce on any mistake. And it's none. It's Grace Clinton with the finish. We know how clinical she is when she gets an opportunity, just side-footing it into that bottom corner to give United the lead.
George barging her way through, sends the cross in. Headed away by Everett. Comes as far as Janssen. Shoot was the cry. Instead thinks better of it. Cross comes in. JC now! Straight at the keeper. Either side, and that would have been 2-0. Galton and Turland, the furthest players forward for United. Everett now, who's caught in possession, and Bizet could be in, and she sends it wide. It's more shocking defending from Crystal Palace. Someone who we were just praising, Amy Everett, did not see Celine Bizet, took it into the box, and she sends it wide of the far post. Bizet with a chance to send it forward. And now look at Manchester United. It's a 3-on-2 counter-attack here. This is Clinton. Well, she's just halted it, waiting for Bizet to make the run. Bizet puts the cross in towards the back post. Turland was rising. And then the follow-up effort wasn't too far away from Dominique Janssen. She's got a taste for goals after getting her first last weekend.
Matt, congratulations. That's a big win on a weekend when teams around you in the table have dropped points.
In terms of the win itself, is huge. It's huge because what people don't realise is potentially at the end of a 3-game week, you have that for both teams. I think you could see today. I think you've seen it around the league a little bit, and so it's a huge 3 points. We've had 3 wins this week, which is fantastic. Exactly what we asked going into this break. A great way to leave ourselves poised to go and attack the start of the new year.
And looking at the game, Palace, of course, going to make it a physical battle every single time. But when you're playing against a team that's going to defend with a 4 in the midfield, a 5 in the defence, 10, 11 players behind the ball at all times, it is difficult to make chances, but you did create quite a few.
Yeah, we did. And look, I know the players. Celine was the first one. She's created that 1v1 on herself by the press. And she come into me and was like, she was frustrated, she wants to score that. So, look, we could have won the game by a more handsome scoreline. However, it was important we won the game. Right now, and again, seeing the games today, it's about winning and putting the points on the board and getting through these games. And then, as I say, having this break, reassessing, looking at areas where we want to strengthen, improve, but actually going and attack the second half with the real energy and vigour.
Grace's goal came 45th minute plus 5, 50th minute, which is a great time to score, but also a tricky time to score because you can't use the momentum on the back of that goal. We saw it for about 30, 40 seconds and then the whistle went for half time.
Yeah, I think it can work 2 ways though. I think what it does was it changed the way that Palace had to play in the end. So eventually they have to come out because you're winning the game. And I think what it probably alleviated was a little bit of stress from the players, a little bit of frustration. Because, look, we dominated the game in terms of territory, position. We just needed, when people block up that goal, it's hard, right? I think Chelsea have seen that this weekend and obviously City. So it becomes difficult. We found a way. And we always knew today, and what we said in our pre-match meeting and our build-up this week, the counter-press will be the best number 10 on the field. Because actually, when they're not set, is the best time to win the ball. And that's what we did, and obviously Grace took the chance brilliantly.
Grace, congratulations. That's quite a big win when teams around you in the table have dropped points this weekend.
Yeah, definitely big teams dropping points. It was a hard game, really tough. They obviously made it a battle, which we knew that they would, so it's really nice to get the points. It was, 3 points. We knew it was going to be hard.
Of course, they're always going to be a physical team, but when you're playing against a team that's defending with a back 4, then a back 5 behind that, 10, 11 players behind the ball at all times, it's never going to be easy to create chances.
No, definitely, and I think we actually created quite a few, even so, but yeah, it was a battle, and I think all the girls, played the heart out, so yeah, it was a nice game.
And a good finish from you to get the only goal in the game at a good time to score it as well.
Yeah, definitely. I think, first half we wasn't at the level that we wanted to be, so to get that goal and then go into the second, with that goal, and then, we just come out and knew it was going to be another battle.
It's been a busy week, 3 games, 3 wins now. I guess if someone had offered you that this time last week, you would have taken it all day.
Yeah, 100%. Big three wins, through in the Conti Cup and now gaining points in the league. So obviously, yeah, that's where we want to be.
Grace, well played. Enjoy the break.
Thank you.